Let's go through this project. I am the client and you are the developer. And I'm gonna walk you through a web prototype or a bunch of wireframes I created just to show you the kind or the final look of the website I'm looking for. You as a developer, I would like you to start writing notes because I have so much to say in this video. Now it seems like I'm a good client because I laid out everything nicely to you in a form of wireframes. Not every client will do that, okay? Some clients will basically just talk with you verbally and that's it. And they might give you some sample websites to give you a sense of what they are looking for. But in my case, I decided to make it very clear to you. So this website is basically called Anonymous Blog for All. Anyone can come to this website, register, and start posting articles. This is the home page. You have the logo at the top left corner. You have the header called Welcome to ABA. That's Anonymous Blog for All. And then in the middle, the content area has the articles. So the articles would be posted in ascending order. And this is where we're gonna list all the articles. 4 articles per page. And under here, we're gonna have a pagination. So if the blog has 12 articles, then we're gonna have 3 pages. The first page you're gonna have 4 articles, and the second page you're gonna have 4, the third page you're gonna have 4. So the more articles you have, the more pages you're gonna end up with. Now each article is displayed by title, and that title has to be hyperlinked. So if a user press that title, he or she is going to go to the content page where she can read the article. Each title has its post date as well as the username who posted this article. The username has to be hyperlinked too. If I click James, for example, I'm gonna be taken to James' user profile. And at the lower left corner, we're gonna have the copyrights, and of course we should have the registration button and login button. So if a user presses learn how to wear a tie, he's going to go to this page. In this page, you're gonna see the title here, learn how to wear a tie, and then you're gonna see the username who posted this article. The username is hyperlinked, and then you see the post date, and below that you're gonna see the content. And if you press the back to home page, we should go back to this one. Now let's say that you decided to press James or Miko 443, and you'll be taken to user's profile page. It looks like this. So you're gonna have the profile image at the top, and then you're gonna have the username and the date of registration and simple biography of that user. So if you press back to home, you're gonna go back to home page. The question is, if the user did not provide an image, what should we show? We're gonna show a default image, just like what you see right here. Now I'm getting excited, so I want to register to that blog so I can also post articles and share my thoughts with people. Simply press click here to register now. And as you notice, the header, the top area, and the left side area is always fixed. No matter which page you go, you're gonna see them there. So if you press click here to register now, you'll be taken to the registration page. And the user has to provide username, email, and then password before registration. But we have to make sure that username is unique, the email is unique. A user cannot really register 2 accounts with the same email or 2 accounts with the same username. Once you insert all the data in here and then press register, the website should show a success message like this. Now the user has to insert the username and password, then press login. If the credentials are wrong, an error message should be shown in here. And if the user forgot a password, they have to click forgot your password. This page gonna show up. They're gonna put their emails in here and then press send. And of course, if the email doesn't really exist in the system, then an error message gonna show up. Let's say the user logged in successfully. This page shows up. And as you can see, on the left side, we removed the registration button. And in here, you put the logout hyperlink. So the logged in user cannot really register again unless they log out. In this page, the user can basically create a new article, can manage his or her articles, can update their passwords or emails, and all the articles that's related to the user will be listed in here. So you can see that Miko or Maiko, I don't know how to pronounce that, has 3 articles. And if Maiko wants to create a new article, simply she can click create a new post. This page gonna show up. She can add the title, she can add the description in here, and the title is limited up to 70 characters. Let's say the user wanted to edit this article, learn how to wear a tie. She simply presses this pencil and that page gonna show up. Now the user can edit the content in here and then press edit post, and those changes will immediately take effect. And if Maiko presses back without pressing edit post, then the changes will not take effect. Let's say Maiko wanted to change her password. She can simply press your account and you can see her username, her email, her register date. I want Maiko also to be able to change her email. These both text boxes are optional. She can simply add her new email in here and then put her current password for security purposes. If her current password is correct, then the email gonna be updated. Same rule applies to new password. Once the edit account is successful, and if the user decided to change the profile biography or profile image, simply she can come here. Now it seems like Maiko doesn't really have an image yet. She can simply click browse and then search her image, and once she finds the image should be uploaded automatically. So I want something like this to show up. I don't want the whole page to be posted back. No. I want everything to remain as is except that spot. So I want to show some sort of waiting signal here until the image gets uploaded. Once the image gets uploaded, a link gonna show up in here with a recycle bin icon. If the user presses the hyperlink, the image will be shown as a pop-up. Now let's say she wanted to delete the image. She wanted to upload another image. All she can do is press the delete button and everything gonna go back to as it was, like this. But the thing is, Maiko443 is a standard user. She's not an administrator, so she can only manage and edit things that relate to her. Now let's say the administrator logs in. His account page is going to look different. So that admin can basically his own account, his own articles, but he also can manage other users' accounts and articles. You can see that there's a new tab called admin section. In the admin section, there are few tabs in here. Under manage posts, the admin can see all the articles of other users, except his articles will not show up under here. If the admin wants to manage his posts, he should go back to the first tab here. So each row gonna show the post title and then post date, username. The admin can basically delete an article, can edit them. So if the admin actually presses the pencil sign, a box gonna show up where the admin can edit the content or the article. Once the admin press edit post, that pop-up box gonna go away. And if the admin wanted to see how the article looks like in public, he simply can press the hyperlink, and the hyperlink will take him to that page. But we forgot something. How can the admin or regular user basically go back to the account page? So probably we have to add a hyperlink just above logout. The hyperlink would be called my account. So we added my account in here. And this should be reflected in all pages. Whenever the user logs in, we should show two things in here: my account and log out. So if the user goes back to the home page, click manage users, and this is gonna show up a list of all users who registered in the website. I would love to see their user ID, username, registration date, their role, and are they suspended or not. So basically, let me just clarify that each user will have one role only. But for the time being, we're only gonna have two roles: standard and administrator. But you never know, in the future we might have like moderator, etc. Also remember that if the user is suspended, they cannot log in. Now, if I go and press one of the pencils, the edit page gonna show up. The reason field is basically optional. If the suspend is yes, then you could mention the reason. If it's no, you don't have to mention anything. And if I delete, for example, the photo, this text box is gonna show up. I can also change the email of the user. I could add the email here and then simply press edit user settings. And there is an option here called delete account. It has either yes or no. If it's no, it means that this account is active, it's not deleted. Even though it's suspended, but it's not really deleted from the system. So we've been looking at the Sarah's Lynn account. If you look at Maiko's account, she's not really suspended, so there's no reason here to. She doesn't have a photo in the first place. Let's say we decided to change the password of Maiko. We could simply press that blue button, auto create new password, and send. A password should be auto generated by the website and then sent to abc@example.com. For example, if I suspect that Maiko's account got hijacked, I can simply auto create the new password right away and get it sent to her email automatically. Now let's move on to the archived users. Archived users are basically all the deleted accounts. So for example, if you change the delete account of Maiko to yes and then press edit user settings, Maiko's username will not be shown under manage users. It's gonna be shown under archived users. So those three accounts in here got archived. But I just want to tell you something, that when I delete a post or delete a user, I don't want them to be literally deleted. I want them to be archived so I can retrieve them later on if I wanted to. Even though those users got archived, no one else can basically register using these usernames at the moment. So if you want to activate Raymond's account, you would select yes and then edit user settings. And that gonna remove Raymond's from archived user to manage users. But he is suspended anyway, so he will not be able to log in. I might after some time decide to delete these archived users permanently. So to do that, I would simply press the red button and all of these archived users gonna be wiped out. So anyone can register using these usernames. Same thing with posts. If anyone, whether me as an admin or a standard user, deletes a post, they're gonna be archived. Once Maiko, for example, press X on learn how to wear a tie, it's gonna be gone. She's not be able to see that anymore. But I am, as an admin, I'll be able to see it in the archived posts. So if you press the pencil, that page shows up where I can edit the title, I can edit the description if I like, and I can basically restore the post. If you press permanently delete posts, then all of these posts gonna be deleted permanently. You cannot retrieve them anymore. You cannot restore them anymore. And I forgot to mention something. So in the next video, we're gonna see how can we design and develop the database for this web application. So to develop that website, you have to start from somewhere. In the next video, we're gonna see how can we design and develop the database of this web application. That would be our focus. Thank you for watching this lesson. I'll see you in the next one.